They had to make the judgment of who was going to be on the donkey of the day. They chose you.
Yes. The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's donkey of the day today?
Donkey of the day for Wednesday, April 22nd goes to Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. Oh, the mayonnaise is heavy on this one. America, can I tell y'all something? I need everybody to listen to me, everyone, okay? The diverse coalition of listeners that we have on Breakfast Club, all black people, brown people, all genders, all sexualities, all races, white, yellow, Puerto Rican, Haitian, gather around. Okay, I need everyone who can hear me to listen and listen good. There's no easy way to say this. A lot of old white men in America are the devil. I didn't say all, I said a lot. And a large swath of them are in the South and a large swath of them are in politics. No one can convince me otherwise, okay? It is just too much historical evidence, past and present, that prove my point, okay? Old white men have been the single greatest threat to this country for a long time, okay? All of that freedom, liberty, justice for all, they only mean that for themselves. And the rest of us are just crash test dummies, lab rats, guinea pigs on these old men's quest for power, okay? You know how they say crisis doesn't create character, it reveals it? Well, think of all the old white men you see right now revealing to the world who they really are. From the President Donald J. Trump to Atlanta Governor Brian Kemp to now Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. Dan Patrick is a man who is calling for the reopening of the state of Texas, okay? In fact, he says it never should have been shut down to begin with. He's also the same guy who back on March 23rd of this year said this.
No one reached out to me and said, as a senior citizen, are you willing to take a chance on your survival in exchange for keeping the America that all America loves for your children and grandchildren? And if that's the exchange, I'm all in. And that doesn't make me noble or brave or anything like that. I just think there are lots of grandparents out there in this country, like me, I have 6 grandchildren, that what we all care about and what we love more than anything are those children. And I want to live smart and see through this, but I don't want the whole country to be sacrificed.
Yeah, lots of grandparents across the country would risk their survival to keep the country afloat economically. He's probably right. There will be a lot of people who died during this process, and I'm sure it is absolutely some older folks who understand that and who are like, look, I've been here long enough anyway, so it's time for me to clock out. And they probably would die for the country. But when I hear people like Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick say things like that, I'm like, cool. Sacrifice your grandparents first, then. Sacrifice your wife's grandparents. Are you a granddaddy, like you just said, and you willing to die for this country, fool? Go, okay? You and your wife clock out. Don't go volunteering our grandparents and other grandparents for slaughter. Give up yours. Give up yourself. You're a leader, right? Well, lead by example. But that's not what even Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick is getting donkey of the day for. Okay, he's getting donkey today for what he said on Tucker Carlson last night. Okay, he was on Tucker Carlson tonight calling for the reopening of Texas, as well as all of America. And his reason, of course, was the economy. But Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said, and I quote, "There are more important things than living." I can't make this kind of stuff up. Play the clip.
We're crushing the average worker. We're crushing small business. We're crushing the markets. We're crushing this country. And what I said when I was with you that night, there are more important things than living. And that's saving this country for my children and my grandchildren and saving this country for all of us. And I don't want to die. Nobody wants to die. But, man, we got to take some risk and get back in the game and get this country back up and running.
White people, old white men, the devil, Satan, Lucifer, old white man from the South in politics. Is my point proven yet? Everything about this statement is evil and it's BS. There are more important things than living. Name them. No, Dan. I'm not going to let you walk out of here without naming what's more important than living. Now, I will say healthy living, happy living, living with a peace of mind, living and being in the best shape you can be, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. That's better than living, but none of that matters if you're not what? You guessed it, living. Okay, you have to stop sending mixed signals to the universe. You can't say there are more important things than living and then say you don't want to die. No, you picked a side. Now you got to stay there. Okay, bald head dude from the Crossroads video with the trench coat, the shades, and the hat is coming to put his 2 fingers right between your eyes. Okay, you said there was more important things than living, so now death is at your door. Like, what's cracking, cuz? Okay, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick says we have to take some risk and get back in the game. Well, go take the risk. You and your family get out there and get in the game. Go play. Tell us how it is. Okay, why you want everybody else to put their lives on the front line? Go do your thing, all right? I don't want to hear there are more important things than living and then hear, I don't want to die. Of course you don't want to die. You want others to die. Just keep it real, devil. All right, same thing with Governor Brian Kemp and whoever else wants to reopen their states, all right? They don't want to die. They want you to die, okay? You are the guinea pigs. Let's put everybody back in the streets and see if some herd immunity can be established. Or let's see if cases rise. Let's see if people who got it before will get it again. It's all one big experiment with our lives, okay? There are more important things than living. It's strange that all the things people think are more important than living are also the things they tell you that you can't take with you, all right? The devil taking advantage of the poor and disenfranchised. The devil is taking advantage of people who feel like they have no other choice, all right? Guys like Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick want to convince you that a deal with the devil is better than no deal at all. I just want everyone out there to know that if you listen to these old white men and take your ass outside and get back to normal, all for the sake of money, all for the sake of the white man's economy, just know you have made a deal with the devil. And I know getting back outside sounds like a deal to make with the devil, a good deal to make with the devil, and it might be until you have to pay the price. Please let Kathy Griffin give Dan Patrick the credit he deserves for being stupid.
Please give this giant jar of mayo the biggest hee-haw.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day, sir.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.